Hey, what's going on? It's Anthony from S2K, and today I have something very special for my 2003 Lexus LS430. It's something pretty random, and I don't know if it's useful at all, but I thought it's pretty cool, so let me show you what I got. Alright, here is the special thing what I have. It's obviously a speedometer or cluster, or whatever it is that it's called in your place that you live. So what is so special about this? Well, this is certainly interesting. It has a serial number. It says UCF30AT, so that means it's for a Celsior chassis, which is kind of what an LS430 is. And then it has this this number, part number. And what is this? So basically, if you know what that part number is, it's basically part of the Tom supercharger line of things for this chassis. So if you've guessed it, this is actually a Tom speedometer for the LS430. So if you watched my other videos, you know that I'm kind of a Tom's guy at this point. I got it all: supercharger, all the carbon bits, all the braces. Not all the braces, I'm missing like a few, but still I have some of them. So you can kind of see a theme which is going on with my car. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this an install and see what it's all about. So there are some downsides. I'll explain that to you in a bit. Alright, so we are inside the LS. So how my workstation, you saw that light come on? That light is actually this light bar. Here we go. That light bar I have running inside my car that I also use under my hood. It's pretty useful. I'll link a light bar like it in the description below. Anyways, this is my current setup in my car. So the tools I got are a magnet, a long Phillips head screwdriver, short Phillips head screwdriver, and trim removal tool, which I will also link in the description below because I use that a lot for a lot of things. So how I'm going to attack this is under here, these two little tabs, or not tabs, under here's two little screws that you can unscrew with like a Phillips head screwdriver and then just pull it out with your hand. And then after that, I believe there's like right here and right here, you should be able to just pop it out with your hands, or the trim popper remover thing. And then after that, the whole bezel should be able to come out. This whole plastic thing should be able to pull forward, and then there's screws holding together the cluster. And then once you remove that, then you should be able just to move everything out. So I'm gonna go ahead and try it. So don't. It's not gonna be that in depth, so just don't get too mad if I don't walk you through every single step. But that's pretty much how you do it. So, all right, let's give that a shot. And all right. Alright, so let's get started here. I'm going to use my trusty trim popper tool. Just get started and remove those plastic pieces right here. Just be careful. This one has a clip here, so just remove that. There, right here. Right, and the other side is pretty much the same thing. Just pop it out with like the trim piece remover. The video angle might be kind of weird. There we go. And it comes out just like that. So stick those aside. Next out, bust out your trusty shorty screwdriver. The one I'm using is a Phillips head. Oh, well, it should be a Phillips head. There we go. I was able to pop it out with my fingers like that. So put that somewhere safe. Next thing is you could put some like tape or something on this steering column, or whatever to protect it. I don't care as much. And also maybe put your key in to lower it, so then it's out of the way. So now all you gotta do is kind of just pull out the bezel here. Pull down and out, I believe. So I'm using the trim remover tool to kind of get it out of there. It's very somewhat fragile, but just kind of push this down and then pull. And then there's also some there. There's another one. There we go. You gotta just pull it out. Just be careful. And then after that, there's also the harness for the dimmer. I believe that's what that is over there. Don't forget to unplug that. And then this is where you just gotta be careful with your steering column. Just make sure. There you go. And then kind of just finagle it out of there. There we go. If you were really careful, you could probably just tape this all with some like blue tape or something, and it'll stop the surfaces from being scratches. But so far so good. I'm doing pretty well. You could also remove this whole plastic section here. I think it's like 3 screws or something like that. All right. So after that particular piece is removed, there's 4 Phillips head screws, 1, 2, 3, 4 that you gotta remove. It'd be nice to have a magnet too, just in case, so you can catch it, or have a magnetized screwdriver. All are great things to have. Alright, so now all 4 screws are gone. Should be able to lift it up and then bring it out, or lift it forward, bring it out. I can't remember. Okay, so up, get it nice and upside down, and then you can simply just unplug it. Only one plug. There you go. And now it is out. To put another one in, just reverse of assembly. Alright, to install the cluster, it's reversal of how you take it out. So in there, you saw me remove the 4 Phillips head screws, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you saw me move the steering wheel, so I have some room. Optional, put some tape right here. I would if this was a super minty fresh car, but this thing's a little scratched up from God knows what. But everything else is good. So basically how I'm going to put it in is I'm going to just kind of tuck it like this and then pop it in, so kind of like upside down, like how it came out. So it's gonna go like this, and then here's the perfect time to pop in that harness, and then also make sure you have the connectors out of the way for your dimmer and the other switch, the speedometer switch. And now we are at a decent point Alright, so now I'm going to just put the screws back in. Alright, so Phillips head screws are in. Next is this trim piece right here. Kind of go in, kind of like the same thing, upside down, I guess, or not. Let's see here. Yeah, there we go. You gotta squeeze it upside down. And then we'll go in. Don't forget to connect your harness here on this side. And then leave this out here. Make sure you don't push it in while you do this. Alright, and just push it in until it pops into place. There you go. Pop these things in. Pop your odometer reset thing here. Just boom. And then on the other side, and then put this thing up. Pop those clips in there. Alright, so here's the moment of truth. The cluster is plugged in, the trim piece is back on. I popped these guys in, the odometer reader resetter thing, and the harness is plugged in. Same thing this side. Here's actually a better angle, which you probably couldn't see from the other angle. This is the other thing I popped out, the speedometer light adjuster. Popped it back in, and the connector is plugged back in. So let's go ahead and take a look what this looks like. Dude, that's so good. It looks so rad. So this is the Tom's cluster, which is super rare. Which makes it rare is because back in the day when they had like the supercharger and all this crap brand new, basically what you did was you would take your OEM cluster like so, and you'd send your OEM cluster to Tom's Racing in Japan, of course, and then they'd redo it, have the extended speedometer limit, whatever that is there, whatever 320 kilometers an hour is. The stock one doesn't go that high. I forgot where it goes, but it's way lower than that. So that's how you can tell it's a Tom's speedometer. Besides the obvious Tom's logo there, which is super rad. Let's take a closer look. Yeah, and also the difference between the American cluster and the Japanese cluster is the gas over here is on the left side, and while the American cluster, the gas is over here on the right side, and this coolant temp gauge is on the other side also. So that's an obvious difference. Besides obviously it's in Japanese and it's in kilometers. So although this is a cool mod, I don't know if I'm gonna keep it. Like I'll keep it, but I don't know if I'm gonna run with it because first thing, it's in kilometers. We drive in miles in America, so it's kind of confusing to constantly be doing math all the time while you're driving, because I'm not used to that. And also the whole like mileage is different thing. It's kind of weird. So I don't know. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments if I should keep this or not. Because I mean, it does complete everything because I have the whole like Tom's build right now, and this does just like complete the build even further. So yeah. But yeah, that's it. So here it is again with the light turned off. Looks so good. But yeah, that's basically it. So let me know if you think I should keep it or not. You know, say something in the comments, and yeah, give me a like. And hopefully I have some other cool LS430 stuff to show you in the future. And or let me know what you want to see. But so far so good. I'm liking this whole Tom's build I'm building right now. It's coming together pretty well. So give me a like and subscribe. Peace out.